More details have emerged since the last video I released on Jorge Masvidal attacking Colby Covington on the street. For full details on the incident, check out my video that's linked at the top right of the screen. Well, Colby has officially pressed charges against Jorge Masvidal after being attacked outside of Pappy's Steak restaurant in Florida. The police report was officially filed by Colby and posted by the Miami Beach Police, showing all of Masvidal's personal information and the charges related to the incident. Masvidal was charged with aggravated battery with bodily harm and criminal mischief, both of which are classified as felonies. In the report, you can see that Colby cooperated with the police and the following was documented. On March 21st, 2022, at approximately 10:55 p.m., Miami Beach Police Department was advised of a disturbance at 736 First Street, Miami Beach, Florida. Upon arriving, Officer Hierro and Officer Gomez made contact with victim who stated he had been attacked by defendant Jorge Masvidal. The victim advised he exited Pappy's Steak restaurant, at which point defendant Masvidal ran up from his left side and struck him without notice or warning. The defendant struck him with a closed fist to his mouth and eye. The victim suffered a fractured tooth due to these actions. The victim stated that the defendant Masvidal stated, "You shouldn't have been talking about my kids" during the attack. The victim observed 3 to 4 other males also approaching him during the attack in an aggressive manner. The victim attempted to create distance between him and the attackers by pushing off one of the males and re-entered Pappy's Steak to avoid further injury. The victim advised that the defendant Masvidal was wearing a blue surgical mask over his mouth, hoodie, and sweatpants, but that he was able to identify him due to his long-standing relationship with the defendant, Masvidal, and the others. The victim stated he immediately recognized defendant Masvidal's voice and upper half of his face, which included his long curly hair, which was sticking out of the hoodie. The victim also stated that his watch had become damaged during the incident. The damage to his $90,000 Rolex had scratches and a bent, broken wristband, damage valued at $15,000. Crime scene documented the injuries the victim sustained during the incident. The victim responded to Miami Beach Police Criminal Investigations Division, where he provided a sworn statement reiterating the above listed information. An attempt was made to contact the defendant and I received a call from his attorney. I instructed the attorney to surrender his client after his attorney invoked his rights. The defendant was brought to the MBPD and CSI photographed an injury to the right hand/knuckles where he had stitches that occurred prior to police contact. Footage of the event was captured on CCTV and confirmed what was reported. Colby could be seen walking ahead of his friend Bob Maneri in a hoodie when Masvidal appears from the back and delivers the 2 blows to Colby's face that was initially reported. Masvidal turned himself in last night and was booked into Turner Guilford Knight Correctional Center and held on $15,000 bond. A conviction could result in a prison sentence of up to 15 years. Masvidal paid the bond and could be seen leaving the Miami Beach Police Department with his crew protecting him from the exposure of cameras. Masvidal posted on Twitter right after posting bail saying, "What's open right now?" Then proceeded to repost Khabib's statement he made on Twitter saying, "If you are stronger than someone inside the octagon, it does not mean that you can insult his children. No one has the right to insult someone's family. Once you have gone down this path, then be ready to back up your words. You were attacked by a professional fighter, the same as you are, your own size, and you go press charges against him to the police? I think all welterweights should refuse to fight Colby. Just don't accept fights with him. Let him sit without a fight. It will probably significantly affect him and all fighters who even think of insulting families, who is provoking the fighters to look for someone in restaurants to deal with him." Colby Covington to this point has remained silent on social media. As you may have heard, Conor McGregor was arrested and had his car seized in Ireland on Tuesday. Well, footage of the moment he was being pulled over just popped up. You can see Conor driving his $200,000 Bentley Continental while involving himself in playful banter with fans from across a few lanes of traffic.
Up the Mac! Up the Mac! Up the Mac! Up the Mac! Hey, you fucking shitting me! Pulling him! You're pulling him? You fucking are pulling him! Oh my god!
Soon after, he was pulled over by police, arrested, charged with several driving offenses, and had his car impounded. He was charged with dangerous driving, which comes with a financial penalty and possibly 6 months in prison. Conor is already out on bail and had his Bentley returned to him. Conor's representative Karen Kessler released a statement and said, "Mr. McGregor was driving to the gym when he was stopped by the police for alleged road traffic violations. He passed the drug and alcohol test taken at the station." In the last 5 months, we've seen multiple UFC fighters face a variety of charges. John Jones in September of 2021 for domestic battery over his wife. In December 2021, Chael Sonnen was involved in a hotel altercation where he allegedly beat up 6 men and now faces 11 counts of battery. Cain Velasquez's attempted murder charge just this month in March. Jorge Masvidal's assault and battery charge on Colby, and Conor McGregor for reckless driving just a few days ago. One man that leads by example, Nate Diaz, had some sage advice for the fighters on the roster and said, "All you UFC fighters need to stop getting arrested for stupid shit. You're acting like animals, irresponsible little kids. Get your shit together. Drive safe, please, and act right. Fuck." As always, guys, if you liked the video, make sure to hit that like button for me. If you're new, subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay up to date. Thanks for watching.